Hello and welcome to DeepTech Leads podcast. I'm Golriz Qonwi, representing ICT Oulu. In this podcast, we explore the latest initiatives and technologies that are shaping Oulu's tech scene. When people think of cutting-edge defense technologies, they might picture global hubs. Yet, Conlog started in Ylikiiminki, a small town in Northern Finland, and now partners with giants like SAAB. If you want to know the secret, stay tuned. At the end of this episode, we will find out together. Joining us today is Mr. Kari Kajula, the Vice President of Sales at Conlog, who has witnessed Conlog's transformation from a small company into one of the leading defense system integrators in the Nordic. He brings a first-hand perspective on Conlog's remarkable journey and success. Welcome, Mr. Kari Kajula. Would you please introduce you to our audience?
Thank you. It's nice to be here. And I'm, as you said, sales vice president of sales in Conlog, and I've been in different companies in sales for 40 years now. So it's, I think, a quite big and long experience for that. And so that's it.
Magnificent, thank you. I did some research about Conlog, and based on my research, Conlog is a Finnish defense and security solutions provider founded in 1990 in Ylikiiminki. And over the past 3 decades, it has evolved from manufacturing special purpose containers into an agile system engineer and integrator. Conlog has a partnership agreement with the Finnish Defence Forces, serving various branches under a formal arrangement. By collaborating with leading global defense companies such as SAAB, and as a part of the Swedish System Engineering Solutions 37AB group, Conlog continues to innovate in deployable systems and mobile infrastructure, solidifying its position as a trusted partner in both domestic and international defense market. Wow, magnificent. Kari, can you please share the earliest story of Conlog and what set you on this remarkable path?
Okay. Before the company was named Conlog, this company used to be a container factory owned by Rautaruukki, nowadays SAAB, and they made normal sea containers in Oulu, in Rusko, in the 80s. So our first owner, Jouko Koski, with his partner Juha Liimatainen, they were both working for the company. Then they already started doing business with defense forces in those days. But Rautaruukki decided to sell the company, and just like they sold the TransTech company that makes the trains or the coaches for the trains. So Juha and Jouko, they bought the company from Rautaruukki and started to do more cooperation with defense forces and rescue service and things like that. So, and the name, or it was a new company, was started in 1990, 1st of April, and the name was Conlog.
1st of April.
Yeah. And so after that, the company. They made special containers for the rescue services. They made fire trucks and things like that. But the idea was that to make mobile things for the military use and rescue services, or to people that had a system that need to be movable or need to be protected against something. So the idea was that, and it was quite new in the business then. Finnish Defence Forces have been one of the first armies in the world to use containers. So it's a was a new idea how to use the container. Conlog was quite a small company for quite a long time. So more than 10 years it was running with ups and downs and depending on what kind of projects they had. And at 2006 they bought the company EKT Vähämaa from Seinäjoki that made special vehicles. So, for instance, library trucks and things like that. So I think they bought it because they wanted to have more volume and because they made some trucks already, so it was something that they could do together. And next year they also bought 49% of the Morehouse oil from Rautalampi. That was something like a competitor to Conlog. They made also special containers, and the expandable container was one of their products, maybe the first one in Finland. That kind.
Interesting.
So, and as what to that, how did I come to this? So, I've been in this company since the beginning of 2013, so 12 years now. So I've always been interested in national defense and been an active reservist. So Conlog was looking for a salesperson in the 2012. So it was quite easy for me to say that I would like to work for you.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you. Conlog has evolved from manufacturing a special purpose container to becoming a trusted system integrator for major defense sectors. What are the pivotal moments or decisions that propelled this growth and shaped Conlog's reputation?
So when I came to company, so we had 4 companies in Finland that we did almost the same thing, same kind of special containers, and did cooperation with the defense forces, where we each had turnover about 5 million euros per year, and it had lasted quite a long time like that. So, but I think between 2013 to 2017 we had 3 major things that changed us to be a bigger or grow to a next level in this company. First one was this that Finnish Defence Forces they had a plan to make the midlife update for this Soviet-made infantry tanks, BMP-2s, from the early 80s they had, so about 100 pieces. And so Conlog decided to try to get the agreement to do that thing, and so we took part in the competition. So the defense forces they chose 2 companies to build a prototype. So Conlog and another Finnish company got the deal for that, and after the defense forces got the prototypes, then they made the evaluation tests against the requirements they had, and we weren't the cheapest, but our product was better, so that with the technical points we got the agreement, and it was very important for us in that case, because the value of the agreement was something like 6 times the annual turnover we had in those days. So it was huge one, and we got lots of publicity in the foreign papers and in the military people. So they knew that these guys can do that.
Yeah,
it was one big thing. Second one was about the same time. We also won the competition and got the agreement to build about 100 units of the communication stations to Finnish Defence Forces. It was again a big agreement for us, and thanks to these two big agreements and the other things we had running on those days, so our turnover grew from the 5 million level to 30 million or something like that. So yeah, so it put us in a totally different class in the market. So yes, interesting. And the third one, which we didn't want, but what gave us a lot of self-confidence and know-how of the international business and how to do cooperation with different governments and things like that. So was 2017 when the Netherlands Defence Material Organization had the tender for a big amount of special containers, 1,452 containers, and all the big container manufacturers in Europe wanted to have that deal. So and the customer choose 5 companies to be negotiated with, and that they could make the quotation, and based on the earlier history reference and things like that, so they made the choice, and Conlog was one of those. It was a big surprise for the big European companies in many places because nobody knew us then. But okay, for this, the whole process it took more than 1 year to get all the negotiations and visiting the component suppliers and things like that. So, and we did a lot of work to win that deal. Finally, our quotation was 142 million euros, and we came second, lost it by 2%. But as I said, we got lots of new information and know how things are. So, and after that, we were known in Europe that in this business. So, but I think these 3 things are the major big ones that. Yeah.
This was remarkable.
Yeah.
So you've collaborated with SAAB and are part of the SES 37 group. How did this partnership come about? And what can other Oulu-based companies learn from Conlog's approach to forging strong international alliances?
Okay, we SES 37 bought us in the beginning of 2018, and we had done some business already before that with SAAB mass systems and some other small things. But after our Swedish ownership, okay, we had people working for us in Sweden that had history in SAAB and also in Swedish army, things like that. So the cooperation became more closer after that, and at the same time we started in Finland this HX project to buy the new fighter planes. So SAAB was very eager to get their planes to be sold in Finland, and so part of that was this IP program where they needed to do some business in Finland or get business here. So we were one of the companies that they got very close to that, so that we had something that they would wanted to have, and yeah. So and okay, now we are doing business with SAAB and also with Swedish material defense material organization FMV. So that's how it started. It's growing all the time. But for the international market, so we know in Finland. So for instance, we can't go ourselves to sell our products to, for instance, for the Germany and things. So because we have the mass systems, shelters for the personnel and things that, we don't have the system that the customer wants. So usually they have, for instance, they have the need to monitor the space that are there coming airplanes or something. So we have the mass system, the shelter, but we don't have the radar or the communication devices. So there we need the partners. And and in Finland, we are still quite small amount of people working here and things. So we need to be together. And okay, you need to have a good product, at least as good as the people in Central Europe or better. But then you have to find partners inside Finland or somewhere, so that you have the ready package that you can sell to customer. Okay.
Indeed.
Okay, you need to make communication. Yeah.
So through collaboration, this is very important. Yeah. Is Conlog actively seeking new local partnership or collaborations in areas like technology, manufacturing, or R&D? And if do so, how can Oulu-based innovators get involved?
Okay, we are still a very small company in the European market, so we don't have resources to do marketing for other companies or that. But still, we are very open and willing to hear about the new inventions or what the other companies have, because, like earlier said, that we need partners in the projects. So you never know that when there is a need for your new innovation or product, or where we can do it. So I think in this space it's much so that we change information and be aware in right places. You can tell that, okay, we have a company that has this contact, and it's just like that. So yeah.
Good. So I think this would be my last question. And I would like to ask, after over 3 decades of continuous growth, from a small town start to major defense contracts, what final words of wisdom would you offer to entrepreneurs and business leaders in our region aiming to scale up or break into global markets?
I think, like in all business, you need to be active and have lots of patience, especially in the military business, because the military business takes very long to be even that position that you can make the quotation to somebody.
Yes.
And after that, the projects, okay, it's good if you get the agreement, but the projects take long years to fulfill. So actively seek and network with other companies in the same branch. And finally, before you make the agreement, have a good lawyer to look at it.
Have a good lawyer.
Yeah.
So be active, be patient, and have a good lawyer.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you very much, Kari. Thank you for your time, for the great information that you provided. If you like to have your final words with our audience, please do so.
Thank you. Thank you for the possibility to come here to share the Conlog story. And it was nice to meet you.
Our pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Please follow us on our LinkedIn. Please check out our website and see you in the next episode. Bye.